Hello everyone, welcome to the weekend review. We recap the previous weekend, anything extra. Alrighty, we got a good scoop for the later half of the show today, and pretty good week. The coming week's going to be a lot of fun. We'll get into that afterwards, but hopefully happy Sunday everyone. Hopefully you are enjoying your day. Also, thank you to everyone who commented the congratulations. I greatly appreciate it. And I will be posting an update, I think, Tuesday with the picture of the shaking the hand or whatever. But yeah, greatly appreciated. I want to get over to the recap and the other stuff. And after, I will go over some of the comments and say hello. So for Monday, oh, it's got play in a second. But yeah, no, Monday and like most of the week, we tried to do as much of the quad strike as we could. He's going to put out 100% on the play. But yeah, we did like the quad strike stuff, that marathon, which was a lot of fun to do. We did like quad strike versus all of them. We did quad strike versus BU. I know there's no Lucifer, right? I know there's no Lucifer, but eventually we'll get to that. Druns or S News also literally got shadow dropped, by the way, which I was surprised with. Thursday we got a new anime poster. And Friday was the Dronzer S video, and also the crossover project that was announced. There was the August release because it was on like the Battle Pass app that was displayed there. Saturday was the collab with Noel because he actually went to the Tokyo Toy Show. Managed to actually help us out for the releases, so greatly appreciate to Noel. And we also did the review on the Hyperion String Launcher Pack, which was very surprising. Actually, it was very, very surprising, to say the least, considering what Hasbro news is these days. It's anything good I'll take, right? Anything good. Okay, afterwards, what do we got? Okay, speaking of Quad Strike, shout out to Ninja for posting the titles. We are pretty much back for the month of July. I'm not. Hopefully they can do it. I can't believe that Iger only gets one episode. Iger gets one, then it's Kit. Or maybe Iger could be appearing also in 16, maybe. I don't really know. Also, 17, when they say Aether Stadium, I don't think it's a new... I think it's literally the Light Ignites, but they're calling it a different name. And then after Darkness Unleashed, Winds of Change. I'm assuming that's probably another Kid episode. Would that be like World Knights versus Rune Pandemonium or something? I'm very curious. July is going to be interesting at least, because that's the last part of Burst. And hopefully they don't do another hiatus, because Quad Strike has been... probably the worst marketing I have seen for a burst season. They just go on a random hiatus and then just like randomly come back. So hopefully they can pick things up, to say the least. And plus, we're pretty much almost done for Hasbro stuff. Whatever's left to review, we'll do it. I'm not too interested in doing any of the burst stuff afterwards. Unless it's like a guide or something. If it's like a guide video, probably then. And I mean Beyblade Burst, not Beyblade X. Don't confuse. But the Hyperion launcher you want to mention, yeah, I've used launcher for at least now over a day. We actually have a marathon video. I think that should be dropping on the Monday. The launcher still feels pretty durable to me. Like, this feels pretty much more or less the same as Takara Tomy. Even if, let's say, quote-unquote, there might be some issue or whatever, I don't think this is anything that you've seen on a TT launcher, more or less you'll probably see on a Pro if there are issues at all, but to me, I genuinely think it's good. Plus, if you consider, too, because I want to actually defend, the one time I'm actually going to defend Hasbro, if you consider the fact that this is literally an anime launcher, which goes up in price compared to regular launchers, and Hyperion, I think like the $30 is a fair enough value for what they're charging. For US and Canadian especially, you know, for US, like for the two, I think it's fair enough. If it was like 40, 50, okay, and then after it's like, you know, they're kind of pushing it. But I don't think it's too bad. Hopefully the Canadian price doesn't get screwed by like Toys R Us or Walmart here. But online seems to be the way to go. Which plus in the description of that video, we do have an affiliate link if you want to check it out. But next. Okay, this one took me by surprise, and I did do a quote of it with the Spider-Man 2099 meme. The official Beyblade Burst account tweeted about Beyblade X. Now, does this mean that Hasbro is returning? No, this doesn't mean anything. This is nothing. This is like an 80k run account. Take it as it is. If Hasbro does return, it's co-branded. If it's the same product, awesome, I don't care. If it's not by Hasbro, it's by T-Licensing. Okay, cool. This is like a nothing. This is just like a nothing burger. This is just, okay, they tweeted about it, which, funny enough, they have done more promotion for Beyblade X on the official English accounts than they actually have done for Quad Strike from the past few months. Okay, what do we have next? Okay, shout out to Noel. I wanted to show my highlights from my favorite stuff seeing at that event. It was the Rare Beyblade Battle Cobalt Drake and the Golden Hellscythe. Obviously, I really love Drake. I know it's going to be super, super hard to get. I also think the gold for the Hellscythe is pretty interesting. I am assuming, obviously, that Drake is going to be higher than Hellscythe, or at least it should be. No ETA... Yeah, no, I have no idea when the rare base is supposed to actually, like, people are supposed to get it or how that works. I should also mention for the Battle Pass, because I was talking to a lot of people on it, because there's a little bit of confusion on it. We don't know anything of the Battle Pass for the global operation. Nothing global we know yet. We're only going to find out a few months later, but regardless, you will probably see, if not on the main channel, on the other channel, I will do a full tutorial how to download the app, what do the things mean, and translate it, because I think we should try to have a proper guide, so that way if you did get to the Battle Pass, you have like a proper guide to look forward to. Okay, next up is going to be the schedule for this week. On the 14th, the 14th, the Korokoro digital releases. I'll be working with my good friend Kyo to do the translation work. You can expect late on the Wednesday, probably I want to say, unless something like pushes it. You should be seeing probably a summary video, and I'll be talking about any of the new characters or beys that appear in that chapter. Then on the 15th, the chapter we're going to... the chapter will somehow appear through whatever methods you manage to find, full English translated, and I'll be doing a full chapter review then. We'll be just doing this for the first one. If eventually, let's say, there are just other teams that just do way better or faster, then we don't need to really stress about working on every chapter. But I do want to work with Kyo for each of these chapters to get translated, because there's not any like English release usually for the manga stuff that's consistent on release. Next up, I have some good news. Okay, so Noel actually helped out. So for the beys, we're going to be getting, hopefully on time. No, we will, actually, everything is going to be this week for sure. Drawn Sword and Hellscythe. The stadium, hopefully, if it manages to get out today, but all this week.
Yeah, late.
Late this week.
Either one, the red or the green.
Yeah, either one of the stadiums. I should mention also, just to be clear though, whenever I want to go crazy on the thing. And feel free, by the way, if you got any video ideas you want to see me do with only these three in specific so far, leave a comment. I probably already wrote most of it down, but if there's something I didn't write down, feel free to comment it. It's going to be very, very fun. And come a little closer for a second. Come a little closer. A little, not close to the screen. No, just a little closer. But you may see on the Saturday, depending whenever we get, but you may see on the Saturday a full stream of Beyblade X. What's that stream going to be? You'll find out. You'll find out. But, yeah, and it's going to be two streams. There's going to be one on Saturday, and then after the weekend review on Sunday. And then after the rest will be normal content the following of that week. But we're almost there. Almost at the big one for the title. So after this, next. Okay, so for the August release, this was literally... They literally had the app displayed, and I was like, what is this bey? This is literally has to be the August release, because there's no way it fits the silhouette perfectly. Like, obviously it was like tilted on the phone or whatever. I don't know what it is. This is not the manga one that I thought it was. It is a different one. So, yeah, it's like counter defense, whatever. August 10th, which I'm still surprised with on the release date for sure. I was not expecting that. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have more information now on Random Booster. Okay, first of all, the beys are obviously photoshopped. Okay, let's be clear, this is a Photoshop. I don't think anyone's going to try to go on this and say, oh, it's real, the box. Obviously edited just for the viewers, just so you can see something when I talk. I don't know what the lineup is in specific. Here's the first thing. 5 Beyblades in total for the Random Booster, right?
Yes.
5 Beyblades in total. I suspect it'll be 4 recolors of the first 4 that we got. That's what I assume. And the prize Beyblade, it's an attack type. And he's confirming. And it's a shark motif.
Shark motif.
So if you're thinking of shark, you're thinking of, what am I thinking of from Plastic Gen? Shark Crash. Fornius. What else? This Pisces kind of counts because they have a shark on the face bolt. But yeah. I don't have the release date on September, but there you go. Attack type, shark motif, 5 Beyblades in total, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have rates or anything like that.
So it's 5?
It's 5.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Okay. So I may have hinted towards this over the past few days. I made a tweet saying manifesting when I ever listen. Sometimes I do a little trolling, okay? Sometimes I know ahead of time and I pretend to speculate, and then after it ends up true. And sometimes I do speculate, but you never know when. Except for this. This is what we were told. I think it's really, really awesome because I have been demanding a shark motif. And I am very, very excited. Attack type makes sense because we're going from defense type in August to attack. And, I'm very curious to see what they're going to do. Yeah, no, I'm really actually excited for September. I was actually a little bit surprised. My prediction for the release date for September, I'm assuming same as they always do. So that's like...
What's the dates? 9, 7?
It would be the 9. September 9th, probably. Yeah, it would be September 9th, most likely. Yeah, no, they usually do, they usually do second week September, so it'd probably be September 9th, the random booster, unless they push, which I would hope not. They're usually doing early. So aside from that, that's really, really exciting. I do wonder, okay, now, just because I said these 4 doesn't mean it's going to be those 4 confirmed.
Well,
I
9
do...
or 7, because if they do Thursdays, could be the release on Thursdays?
But I think that's just a weird circumstance, because I think there was something in the previous years. I have to go see. But what I'm curious on, okay, is going to be this. For the random booster, go to the full image here. Do you think that they will be including a remake potentially as a second prize, maybe?
Probably.
I would hope so, but I have a feeling, at least for this one, they might just go with the 4 basic recolors. I think these are pretty much the ones I just kind of want for the colors. Like, I just want a red drawn sword, any pink recolor. Not purple, pink. And then after they'll probably do like yellow or blue. And I do want to do color variants. If you go back to the August one, like they realized they don't have to do a singular color for it. It's like the August release. It's like it's like teal and purple, right? It's like kind of like tealish, kind of emerald green, kind of purple. So yeah. Okay, so in terms of what are people saying in the chat?
There's an interesting question. There's already an answer, and we're gonna do it.
So do you need to get the battle pass to get points on the app? The battle pass is specific for like, you're gonna have to hold me because I don't have it.
Okay. They can scan the QR code on the product to get points.
Scan the QR code on the product, go to tournaments and events. That's also how you get points. So if you're here in the West and there's no tournaments right now, it would be if you buy the product and you scan it with your phone.
There's some information that there's no TT tournaments outside Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you asked me, I deliver.
Okay. But no, aside from that, no, you don't specifically need it. That's for like, I think, launching and using some of the other specific features. But obviously you will need it. Is the Battle Pass on the App Store? The Battle Pass is going to be on... Why is it not showing the icon? Okay, whatever. The Battle Pass is going to be July 15th. That's when it officially releases. Well, actually, it would be the 14th here because of time zones. So, if you're wondering then. Is this... Okay, I just answered that. Ooh. Do you think there's any burst gimmicks that could make it into Beyblade X? Probably not.
No, there was a question about the launcher. There's a good one. We're going to do it that one.
Is it about... Which one? On the launcher? What's the name? Oh, here you go. How long until someone makes a Beyblade X adapter for my bearing DB launcher?
Oh, soon, man. This week.
Soon.
This week.
Late this week. We're going to try. Maybe there's 2 videos on the Saturday, a live and a video in the morning of that. But, okay, what do you think about the competitive scene for Beyblade X, and what new strategies will come out of it, like tornado stalling? So obviously, we don't have anything right now because it's not released, but I'm assuming you're being based on the footage so far. What do I think? Tornado stalling won't be a thing anymore because obviously the entire outer ridge is the gears, so you're not going to have that same gameplay element. But what will be a gameplay element will be how you use the gears and how you launch. And I cannot stress this enough. There's no offense to anyone who does it, obviously, but in terms of like the casual approach, like everyone's just flat launching and not really trying at all. So I would really, really hope that when we stream on Saturday, we just try out any strategies possible, because I really want to figure it out. So to answer this, there will be a stream where I try to do this. Usually I leave it for the other channel, but because this is a special pre-release, I want to do it then. Could there be gimmicks on the ratchet? Yeah, 100%. Later down the line, definitely could be a thing.
Okay. Just put that question.
So 80K Motions Inc. in Japan is a Japanese distributor and licensor. Not the distributor, just the license. And 80K Motions NY. Sorry.
Just license, no distributor.
Yeah, just licensing. So that's like the manga. That's like and the anime.
Negotiation with 80K Motion negotiate with the. Let me put my.
Yeah, put your audio on. Yeah, put your audio on.
So 80K Motions negotiate with Hasbro to license the products. In Japan, it's just the anime and the license with the TT. Yep. But they all belong to the same company anyways.
Yep.
It used to be their rights.
Where can I buy Beyblades at an affordable price? This is very relative to whatever your financial situation is and what you define as an affordable price.
Where can we buy Beyblade products at affordable price?
Mallofbeys.com. Mallofbeys.com. Oh. That's our plug for today, ladies and gentlemen.
If you live in Canada. Affordable price just in Japan.
You go to, yeah, fair enough. Go to Japan or whatever they do global, I guess. Do you think there'll be a 3D printing scene as big? Will be as big for Beyblade X? Because you can only do ratchets and bits, so probably just for that. Because for the blades, you have to spend a lot just to print metal. Metal costs a lot. It's probably going to be like Amateurs, but it'd be cool if they could include a recolor of couple. Yeah, 100% they're going to do it, but it would probably be only in probably late down the line. That's what they usually do for their strategy. Like an outer rubber and final. Yeah, don't expect anything because we're at the start. You expect later on expect. I'm not expecting too much. Yeah, but you have to be reasonable too with Beyblade X. You can't expect everything that Burst can do because it's different design systems. What I would say is temper your expectations. Whatever Metal Fight or probably Plastic Gen could do, they could probably do here for design on the system.
Something we can tell our viewers that it seems is not 100% confirmed that Japan is the country who's going to release Beyblades on the 15 only.
Yeah, if you remember when we reported on the thing, Japan's going to get it and everywhere else is getting it later.
I mean, other countries
so like Hong Kong,
Taiwan, Korea, in Hong Kong might not get the same time.
Yeah. But aside from that, what are our plans for this? No, I think we already went over that. Okay, I'm going to basically go over the rest of this week for what we have. I feel like we got a good amount. So Monday, you're going to see a Hyperion Marathon. It's either a sparking tournament with only the Pro Series stuff, or it is going to be a Hyperion Marathon against all Pro Series. I'll probably do the first one because I think that comment was probably a better idea. On the Tuesday, we're going to do the Light Ignite battle, get it over with. Divine Destined versus Ruined Pandemonium. Wednesday is Koro Koro. Thursday might also be Koro Koro, but hopefully the reviews, whatever, it depends whenever stuff arrives. Rest will just be Beyblade X for the rest of the week. And for the following week, you can expect a lot of X videos. We're going to go crazy on it.
Buffer here.
Oh, hey.
Hold on a sec.
I really want to see a new Genesis Bay for this gen. Thank you so much, Moonlights, for the donation.
Okay, let me try to do something here.
Oh, what's up? No, I clicked on it. Oh, you want to do the... Okay, hold on. I'm holding it. You want to do the pop-up thing? I don't know if you can do that.
Yes, I got buffer tool.
No, I don't think you can.
Yes, thank you.
There you go. See, we did it. We finally did it. Okay, let me get this one. Never expect too much. X literally just came out. That's expecting... Yeah, this is exactly what I've been saying, because I feel everyone... I think because too many people are transitioning from, burst to now, so, they have too much of, the burst brain of, 50... So much paint detail, whatever. They gotta realize it's a different generation. They can't just do even Metal Fight. The most you got was some spin track stuff, but it was relatively calm for most of it. Relatively calm. Dronzer crossover looks great. 100%. I'm loving Dronzer Spiral. I need to know.
Oh, come on, man.
Are the price of Beyblade X website going to be accurate to the shops in Japan? Okay, because one is where they're literally producing it in, and the other one they're importing it from other countries to get there. So do not expect a literal one-to-one retail price. No. And plus, also, that's a different can of worms that we got to hit through. Aside from that, I think we kind of went over anything. If anybody's got anything else, feel free to throw it in. Otherwise, he will zoom in a little bit closer, and then after we'll get closer to wrapping up. But also stay tuned for Tuesday. We're gonna upload the photo of the celebration, because obviously, if you saw the community post, I graduated and got
Read
my
that question
bachelor's.
of the prices in Japan.
I just answered that.
Okay, well, because it's delayed.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay. So the random boosters, just special recolors, or other parts you can only... Okay, so how the random boosters work is going to be the exact same as was before. It's random beys. Random beys, random parts. Okay. I think we're kind of good. I think we're kind of good. So, you pretty much got the random booster info. Whenever we get to the lineup, which we'll probably find out... If nothing comes out by the time of maybe like late July, early August... Yeah, you'll probably see around like the August Korokoro, which I think the August Korokoro is like the 12th, I'm pretty sure. Or the 10th. Oh, that's probably why they're doing the release, actually. Now I just realized this, that the reason why it's probably the 10th is because the... Oh, okay. See, I was mixing it up. Wow, okay, yeah, the August is messing me up because I forgot a few years ago how it was like. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes more sense. Yeah, okay, we're going to find out a lot later, but obviously, whenever there's new info, we will be reporting on it. I want to thank everyone who showed up for today. Oh, what's up?
The confused.
Okay, go for it. Is your mic on?
Okay. ADK Emotions is not a distributor. Okay? They're in a licensing business. In Japan, it's ADK Emotions. In North America, ADK Emotions New York. It's licensing, not distributor.
Okay. I think we pretty much covered all the bases. I don't want to take up any more time, so he will now kill me in an explosion. And I will see you all next week for a good Father's Day. Alrighty, well, that's going to be it for now. Peace out, everyone, and have a wonderful Sunday, and that'll be it for now. Bye!